In the last session, we discussed about how to create a Maven project. Okay. Very good. I'm sharing my screen, guys. Let me know once you guys can see my screen. All of you can see my screen. Yes. Perfect. Perfect.
This meeting is
Good
being
evening, all.
recorded.
So today we have changed the Zoom link. So people joined with the new Zoom link. Fine. So daily you need to follow the same process to join the classes. How you join today, same process you need to follow daily to join the class. So Zoom link, if it is changed, you no need to call the management people because link is available in the portal. Class notes also available in the portal. All of you confirm in the chat. Are you able to download the class notes? All of you confirm in the chat. Are you able to download the class notes? Yes. All of you able to join in the Telegram group also? Yes. So for discussion, you can join in the Telegram group also. So in the website, you have the option to see the Telegram group as well. Please join in that Telegram group also. Zoom link, Telegram group link, class notes, everything is available in the portal. All right. Yesterday we completed how to set up. Yesterday we completed how to set up Java and how to set up a Maven in our system. Now let me check how to check the Java is working in our system or not. Let's go to command prompt in the operating system. In the command prompt, we can execute a command called java-version. It will tell you which version of the Java is installed in our machine. So we can see that Java 1.8 version is installed in our machine, and we can check how to what version of the Maven is installed in our version in our system. I'm going for MVN-version. So it is going to display Apache Maven 3.8.5 version got installed. So Java is installed. Maven is also installed in our system. Maven is a build tool which is used to perform build automation for Java application. Guys, now we want to create a project folder structure by using Maven. Before going to create the folder structure by using Maven, we need to understand some Maven terminology. We need to understand some Maven terminology, guys. So what is that Maven terminology? Let's understand here. What is that Maven terminology? Let's understand this here. The first one is archetype. The first one is archetype. Second one is group ID. Third one is artifact ID. And fourth one is packaging. So here, in order to create the Maven project, then we are going to use these terms. First one is archetype. Second one is group ID. Okay. Then third one is artifact ID. And the fourth one is packaging. Archetype. Archetype represents type of the project we want to create. Archetype represents what type of project we want to create. Now here Maven archetype quick start. Maven archetype quick start, it represents Java standalone application. If you want to create the Java standalone application, then we will go for a quick start archetype. So if you want to create a Java standalone application by using Maven, then you need to select the Maven archetype as a quick start. Archetype represents standalone application. If you want to create a web application using Maven, then you need to select one archetype called Maven Web App. It represents Java web application structure. Okay, so now we have installed Java software, we have installed Maven software. Why we are using Maven? Maven is going to create a initial project folder structure. We can create the initial project folder structure using Maven. Now, what type of a project you want to create? Do you want to create a standalone project? That means which runs in only one computer? Or do you want to create a web application? What you want to create? How the Maven will understand what is your requirement? You need to select the archetype given by the Maven. Maven is providing 1500 plus archetypes. Maven providing 1500 plus archetypes. Maven providing 1500 plus archetypes. So in those archetypes, it will represent what type of project you want to create. If your requirement is to create a Java standalone project, then you need to select the Maven archetype as quick start. You need to select the Maven archetype as a quick start if you want to go for the standalone project. I want to create a web application by using Maven so that anybody can access my web application. I want to run my application in the internet, like a Facebook I want to create, like IRCTC I want to create. If you want to create a web application, then you have to select a archetype called web app. Okay, archetype selection is very important to create the project by using Maven. Second one, group ID. Group ID represents company name or project name. Now, whenever you are creating a project, you will create a project for a company. You can give group ID. Group ID represents a company name, or you can give project name. Right. Next one, artifact ID. Artifact ID represents project name or project module name. If you have a project with multiple modules, then you can give artifact ID as a module name. Artifact ID you can give as a module name. If you give the group ID as a company name, you can give artifact ID as a project name. If you give group ID as a project name, then you can give artifact ID as a module name. Got it? Archetype name is type of the project. Group ID represents for which company you are developing that project or what is the name of that project you can select. Artifact ID represents project name or project module name, you can use it. Packaging type represents how we want to package our Java application. How we want to package our Java application. Do you want to go with the jar format or you want to go with the war format? Do you want to go with the jar format or you want to go with the war format? How you want to package your application, that you need to specify by using packaging option. Archetype. Archetype represents what type of a project we want to create. What type of project we want to create. Quick start nothing but Java standalone project I'm going to create. Web app represents Java web application we want to create. Now here Maven providing 1500 plus archetypes. You can choose any one of the archetype which is required for you. You can use any one of the archetype which is required for you. Okay. Now when you are creating a Maven project, you need to specify the group ID for the project. That means that group ID represents company name or it represents project name. Group ID represents the company name or it represents the project name. Company name or project name it is going to represent. Artifact ID represents project name or project module name. Okay. Next one, packaging represents how we want to package our Java application. Do you want to package the Java application as a jar format or as a war format? Jar format or war format? Are you clear with my point? Are you clear with my point? You want to go with a jar format or var format that can be represented by using packaging type. Okay. Now, how to create a Maven project, guys? We know what are the terminology that we need to use. Now, creating standalone project by using Maven. In order to create the standalone project, we are going to use, in order to create the standalone project, we are going to use this command. Here you see MVN space archetype colon generate group ID is in.ashok IT. I'm giving the company domain name as a group ID. Artifact ID I'm giving as a project name 01 Maven app. Archetype artifact ID I'm giving as Maven archetype quick start. Maven archetype quick start is representing Maven archetype representing as a quick start. Interactive mode I am giving as a false. That means it is not going to ask me anything. Whatever the details we are giving, it is going to collect those details and it is going to create the project. This is the command which is used to create the standalone project by using Maven. Same thing we will do for the web application also, but the only difference in the web application, we are going to give artifact archetype as a Maven archetype web app. Here I am giving as a archetype as a quick start to create the standalone project. If you want to create a web application, we will give the Maven archetype web app. Archetype web app represents web application folder structure. Archetype quick start represents Java standalone project folder structure. Okay, now here let me go to DevOps. Let me go to DevOps here. I'm creating a folder called build tools. I'm creating one folder called build tool. I'm creating one folder called build tool. Inside this folder, I'm opening my CMD. That means currently I am pointing to this folder, classes folder, DevOps folder. In the DevOps, I have taken build tool. Currently, do I have anything in the build tool? I don't have anything in the build tool. Let me take this command and execute it. Let me take this command in the CMD and execute it. Okay. Now I'm going to paste this command here. What happened? Edit, properties, copy mode, options. Huh. Okay. Close this. Let me open the CMD again. I opened the CMD here. Copy this command. Copy. Yes. Now I have pasted. MVN space archetype colon generate. Group ID is Ashok IT. Artifact ID is 01 Maven app. Archetype artifact ID is a quick start. Interactive mode is equal to false I have given. Now click on enter. Now see here, generating the project in the batch mode. It is trying to create the project. It is trying to create the project. Now build got success or not? Build got success or not? All of you. Build got success. Go here. Can you see a folder is created? What is the folder name? 01 Maven app. What is the 01 Maven app? 01 Maven app, that is the artifact ID. What is the meaning of artifact ID? Project is created. Go inside the project. Go inside the project. Can you see pom.xml file is created? Can you see pom.xml file is created? SRC folder is created. Go inside the SRC. Main is created and a test is created. Right. So Java project folder structure is created. Who created the Java folder structure? Maven created the Java folder structure. Okay, guys, 1 second. Someone is not able to access the link. They are keep on sending messages in the Telegram. Yep, right. Okay, now, so see here, I have created this project. Now the project folder structure got created. 01 Maven app is created. Inside the Maven project, we have SRC. In the SRC, we have a main folder and we have a test folder. In the main, we have again Java folder will be available and here package will be available. One class is also created. One Java class is also created. SRC main and a test also will be available. Mainly for you people, it is important to understand pom.xml. One pom.xml file also got created. So with this, are you guys able to create the Maven project, guys? Now, I'm going to give you this command in the Telegram. Could you please execute this command and try this? Are you able to execute it? Can you try this command in the command prompt? Check it, guys. Parallelly, you need to do that. Whatever the command I have given in the Telegram, can you execute that command? The people who are from 02 batch, yeah, I think they are already joined in the what Telegram group. I have given the command in the Telegram. Can you guys type this command and check it? Can you guys type this command and check it? Are you able to create the project by using Maven? Are you able to create the project by using Maven? If I put in the chat, you can't copy that, Jyoti. I will update the class notes. Okay. I sent that command in the chat. You cannot copy from the chat. I have given in the Telegram the command which is used to create the Maven project. Which is used to create the Maven project. Guys, please confirm me. Are you able to create that? Guys, in the website, we have a Telegram link. You can join in the Telegram. Jyoti, in the website, you have the option to join in the Telegram. Na? When you go to the website, you can see join Telegram button. There you guys can join in the Telegram. So when you click on the login, if you go to your dashboard, you can see my courses. In the my courses, you can click on the DevOps. Here there is a button join in the Telegram. If you click on this button, then you can join in the Telegram group. In the Telegram group, you can join there. You can join in the Telegram. In the Telegram, I have given the command to create the Maven project. All of you able to join in the Telegram and able to access the command. All of you able to join in the Telegram, able to access the command. Is it creating the project for you guys? Is it creating the project for you? Completed. Perfect. Yeah, it will take some time. It will take some time. People who are not able to join in the Telegram, leave it, guys. I will give you the Telegram link. I will give you the Telegram link. If the project is created successfully, it will show you build success. It will show you build success. That means project is created successfully. I have given the command to create the project by using Maven. Standalone project it created. Why it created standalone project? We have selected archetype as a quick start. Quick start represents Maven Java standalone application. If you want to create a web application, then you can use archetype as web app. Standalone application means it will run only in one computer. Web app nothing but it can be run by using internet. That application will be run by using internet. Okay? Right. I have given the command in the Telegram to create the Maven project. I told yesterday we need to practice in the class itself. You can open the command prompt from any folder, guys. I opened from a build tool folder. You can create any folder from there. You can open your command prompt because already path is available for the Maven in our system. We can use the Maven from any folder because we have configured the Maven path in the environment variables. That is a permanent path in our computer. From anywhere you can use the Maven. When I use this mvn Maven command in the environment variables, already Maven is available. That's why it is working from any location. It is working from any location. Are you able to create, guys? All of you. Anybody not able to create the project by using Maven? Anybody not able to create the project by using Maven? Build success na? Right. Sir, once the Maven project is created, we need to understand the project structure. We need to understand the project structure. If all of you confirm that you are able to create, then I will explain what is the project folder structure in the Maven. Muhammad, drop me a mail, sir. We will check that issue. Yesterday, I told you how to install the Java, how to install the Maven. If you're not able to install, there might be a problem. We need to check it. What is that problem? Okay. We'll check it. All right. Fine, guys. Command I have given to create the project by using Maven. Whenever you create the Maven project, we need to understand the project folder structure. Now, I have created a project with a name called 01 Maven app. This is my project folder name. Inside this project, what is available, guys? There is a src folder and a pom.xml file is available. Inside the project src available. Inside the src, there are two subfolders available. Okay. First here, one src folder is created. Inside the src, two subfolders are created. One is src. Inside the src, one main folder is created and one test folder is created. One test folder is created, and here inside this project we are having one file called pom.xml file. We are having one file called pom.xml file. Okay, src and pom.xml are in the same location. src and pom.xml in the same location. Main and test available in the same location. Got my point? Now, inside the main, we are having one more folder called Java folder. Inside the test also, we are having one more folder called Java folder. So this is the Maven project folder structure that created for the standalone application. This is the folder structure which is created. Guys, you need to understand this folder structure. It is very important. src and pom.xml created in one location. Okay, src and pom.xml created in one location. Main and test created in one location. src available and here pom.xml available. Here main is available and here test is available. Main available and test is available. Main folder and a test folder. Inside the main folder, Java is available. Inside the test folder, Java is available. Okay. Main folder, inside the main folder, Java is available. Inside the test folder also, Java is available. All right. Now we are having a pom.xml. Are you guys clear with this? Are you guys clear with this? What is the folder structure it created? Yes. Now here src, inside the src main, inside the main Java. Here src, inside the src test, inside the test Java. Can I say that src main Java, this src main Java is one group, okay, and this src test Java is one group. src main Java is available and src test Java is available. src is common. Inside the src main available and test available. Inside the main Java is available. Inside the test Java is available. Are you clear with this folder structure, guys? Are you clear with this folder structure? src, inside the src we have a main. Inside the main we have the Java. Inside the src we have a test. Inside the test we have the Java. Java is available in two places. Sir, why the Java is available in two places? What is the purpose for that? Now, let me segregate this, guys. So what will happen is this src main Java is one folder. Inside the src test Java is one folder. src main Java is one folder. src test Java is one folder. What is the difference between src main Java folder and src test Java folder? That you need to understand. Here src main Java folder, that means in this folder we will write the application source code. It contains application source code, nothing but .java files will be available. The main business logic, the developers are going to write the main source code for the application, right? That source code will be available in the main Java folder. It contains application source code. Okay. src test Java, it contains unit test code to perform testing of the application. It contains unit test source code, that is called JUnit code will be available. This is also .java files only. It contains unit test code, that is nothing but JUnit code. .java files only will be available here. .java files only will be available here. Are you able to understand what is the difference between main Java folder and test Java folder in the Maven project? Are you guys able to understand the difference between main Java folder and test Java folder? Main Java folder will contain the main source code of the project. Now, what is this test code? Whatever the main source code is available, is that source code is working as expected or not? Is that source code is working as expected or not? That we are going to test by using this test code. JUnit code will be available by using src. That JUnit code we are going to write by using this test folder. Application main source code will be available in the main Java folder. Application test code will be available in the test folder. Developers only will write the main Java code. Developers only will write the test code also. Actual source code will be available in the main Java folder. Test code will be available in the test folder. Whenever we deploy the application in the production, we are not going to deploy the test code in the production. We are going to deploy only the main source code. Sir, then what is this test code? Test code is just for testing purpose. Whatever the code is developed by the developers, is that code is working as expected or not? That we are going to test by using this test code. Are you clear? Now you see the project which is created. 01 Maven app project got created. Inside this project we have src. Okay, src is available. Along with the src we have one more file called pom.xml. POM stands for project object model, which is very important file when we are working with the Maven. Without POM there is no Maven. Without POM there is no Maven. POM is very important. Sir, can I delete this pom.xml? Then Maven will not work. Without POM, you cannot use the Maven. POM is the mandatory. POM is the mandatory file. POM stands for project object model. Whatever the things that you want to do with the Maven, everything we are going to do by using POM file only. Okay, so in the main folder of the project, we can see SRC folder, we can see POM folder, POM file. SRC nothing but a source, guys. Application code will be available in the SRC. SRC means source code. Source code will be available inside the SRC folder. The source code is divided into two parts, two types. The source code is divided into two types. What is the two types of the source code? Main and test. Main available, test available. Main available, test available. Okay, guys. Main means the main application source code will be available. The main application source code will be available in the main Java folder. Test folder means unit test code will be available. Are you clear with this? Are you clear with this? Very good. Now pom.xml file is available. चलो एक बार इसको ओपन करके देख लेंगे. pom.xml open with notepad++. चलो. Okay, guys, can you see the pom.xml now? Can you see the pom.xml? Can you see some data available in the pom.xml? Can you see the data available in the pom.xml? What is there in the pom.xml? First of all, what is this pom.xml? POM stands for Project Object Model. Okay, it is a XML file. Root tag is a project. Inside this, can you see group ID? How the group ID came here? Can I say that I have given the group ID as in.ashok_it? When I'm creating a Maven project, did I give this group ID as in.ashok_it or not? I only gave the group ID as in.ashok_it. Okay, what is the artifact ID? Artifact ID also I have given 01 Maven app. This is my project name. Packaging type is jar. Whoa, that means this project will be packaged as a jar file. Version of the project, my current version of the project is a snapshot. Guys, snapshot means the project is under development. Once the project is completed, then I will change the version from the snapshot to release. That means the project is released. If the project version is a snapshot, that means the project is under development. Okay, now can you see what is this? Can you read what is this, guys? What is this tag available? Dependencies. What is the meaning of dependencies? What is the meaning of dependencies? Can you tell me what is the meaning of dependencies? Are we developing the project by using only Java, or we are using some frameworks also? Are we developing the project by using only Java, or we are developing some frameworks also? Which framework we are using here? JUnit framework we are using. JUnit is used for testing purpose. Unit test framework. JUnit is a unit test framework. Now I want to use the JUnit. Java is developed by Sun Microsystem. JUnit developed by some other company. JUnit framework I want to use in the Java. Can I say JUnit is a dependency for my project? Can I say JUnit is a dependency for my project now? Yes or no? Yes, JUnit is a dependency for my project. Am I downloading the JUnit framework, or I am adding the JUnit as a dependency in the pom.xml? By default, JUnit is added as a dependency in the pom.xml. Did I add this dependency, or it added by default when I create the project? Did I add this dependency, or this dependency added by default when I create the project? This dependency added by default when I create the project. Now, who will download this JUnit framework for my project? As a programmer, developer will download, or as a DevOps engineer, I will download, or Maven will download. Who will download this JUnit now? Maven will download the JUnit, and Maven will add the JUnit to the project. Maven will download the JUnit, and Maven will add the JUnit to our project. Now, along with the JUnit, I want to use a Spring framework, or I want to use a Hibernate framework. Last time I have explained that in the Telegram, Java is going to use several frameworks. Now I want to use a Spring framework. Do I need to download the Spring or I need to add the Spring dependency? Do I need to download the Spring or I need to add the Spring dependency here? I need to add the Spring dependency. For dependency adding, you need to know what is the group ID, what is the artifact ID, what is the version of the dependency. Group ID, artifact ID, version you need to know for the dependency. Do you know Spring dependency, group ID, artifact ID, version? We don't know. Do we know the Spring framework dependency? We don't know. Maven people bothered about us and Maven people provided that in one website. You can find all the Maven dependencies in one website. That website is called as mbnrepository.com. What is this, guys? mbnrepository.com. What is this mbnrepository.com? If you want any dependency, you can find the dependency details in this website. Search for a dependency called Spring. Set. Is it displaying the Spring dependencies now? Click on Spring Core. Click on the Spring Core. 5.2.2.release dependency. There are some dependencies are available. Click on this particular dependency. Is it giving group ID, artifact ID, version for the Spring dependency now? Can we take the Spring dependency details from here? Yes, copy the dependency details from here. Add this dependency in the pom.xml. That's it. That's it. This is called adding the dependency in the pom.xml. Adding the dependency in the pom.xml. We have two dependencies in the pom.xml. One is JUnit dependency. Another one is Spring dependency. Now, Maven is going to download these dependencies required for the project. So tell me, what is the purpose of a pom.xml? What is the purpose of a pom.xml? Come on, guys. What is the purpose of the pom.xml now? Can I say pom.xml is the input for the Maven? Can I say pom.xml is the input for the Maven? Yes. Now, what is the meaning of dependency? Dependency nothing but it is a framework that we are using in the Java project. Only by using Java you cannot develop the project. I already explained, Mr. NG Pradhan, I already explained in the last class what is a dependency. In my Java project, I want to use the JUnit framework and I want to use the Spring framework. JUnit is one dependency for my project. Spring framework is one dependency for my project. So now, guys, do you understand how to add a dependency in the pom.xml? Do you know how to add a dependency in the pom.xml now? Very good. Where we can search for the Maven dependencies, guys? In which website we can search for the Maven dependencies? mbnrepository.com. You can search for the Maven dependencies in the mbnrepository.com. Okay. Now, create the standalone application using Maven. Okay, what is the step you need to do? Create one folder for Maven practice. Now, open command prompt from that folder. Open command prompt from that folder. Execute below command. Execute below command to create Maven project. That's it. Guys, I'm going to repeat the steps once again. Observe carefully. Observe carefully. I'm going to repeat all these steps now. I'm going to repeat all these steps now. Observe carefully. Delete this. Okay. I want to practice Maven. So I have taken one folder called build tool. I have taken Maven and I have taken one folder called build tool. Do I have anything in this folder now? Is there anything in this folder? Currently, nothing is available in this folder. It is a build tool folder. Now, can I open a command prompt from this folder? Yes, I'm typing the CMD in the address bar, enter, then command prompt is opened from the build tool folder. Then what is the next step? Create one folder for Maven practice. I have created a folder name as a build tool. Open the CMD from that folder, then execute the below command. Copy this command, and execute it. What I am giving this command? MVN is the command, archetype generate, group ID in.ashok IT, artifact ID is the 01 Maven app, archetype selection is the quick start archetype, interactive mode is equal to false. Now enter. What this will do? It is going to create a Maven standalone application. It is going to create the Maven standalone application, build success. That means Maven project got created. Once the Maven project got created, you can see here, inside the project, we have the SRC and we have the pom.xml. SRC nothing but it is a source. Pom.xml nothing but project object model. Inside the SRC, we are having a main folder and a test folder. Main folder contains the Java, test folder also contains the Java. What is the difference between SRC main Java and SRC test Java? SRC main Java folder contains all the source code of the application. SRC test Java will contain the unit testing of the application, unit test code of the application. Main Java code is available in the main Java folder. Unit test code is available in the test Java folder. SRC main Java, SRC test Java. Okay. Inside the project, we have SRC folder, we have pom.xml file. POM stands for project object model, which is input file for the Maven. Inside the pom.xml, we need to add the dependencies. What are the dependencies? What is the meaning of your dependency? What is the meaning of your dependency? Dependency means the framework that we want to use in the Java project. Java is developed by one company. There are so many other frameworks developed by other companies we can use in the Java. Those are called as dependencies. Okay, whatever the framework you want to use in the Java. For example, JUnit is one framework which is used to perform unit testing. I want to use a JUnit framework in my project. I want to use a JUnit framework in my project. Then what I will do? I will add the JUnit as a dependency. Guys, whenever you create a Maven project, JUnit will come by default. You no need to add it. You no need to add it. JUnit dependency will come by default. JUnit dependency will come by default. Inside the dependencies, JUnit is available as one dependency. I want to use a Spring in my project. What you can do? Go to MVN repository, search for the Spring, copy the Spring dependency details, go to your pom.xml. As how the JUnit dependency is added, in the same way we can add the Spring dependency. Spring dependency. Group ID, artifact ID, and version. org.spring framework is the group ID, Spring core is the artifact ID, version is the release. My project version is a snapshot. Spring project is release. Why it is a snapshot? Our project is under development. When the project is under development, we will represent that as a snapshot. When the project development completed, when it is releasing to the production, then we will call it as a release version. Our version is a snapshot, nothing but a development. Release nothing but completed. Understood how to add the dependencies? Once the project is created, verify project folder structure. Verify project folder structure. What is there here? 01 Maven app is created. Inside this, it created SRC and it created pom.xml. Inside the SRC, it created main created and test created. Main created, test created. Inside the main also Java. Inside the main Java created. Inside the test also Java created. Inside the main Java created. Inside the test also Java created. Understood? SRC main Java will represent src main Java will represent application source code. Application source code. It contains .java files. Okay. src test Java also represents source code only. But what source code? Application unit test code. Application unit test code will be available. That also .java files only. That also .java files only. Pom.xml, nothing but project object model. Project object model. Maven input file. Maven configuration file. We can say that. Pom.xml, nothing but it is the Maven project configuration file. We can add the dependencies. We can add dependencies in pom.xml file. We can find Maven dependencies in www.mvnrepository.com website. Okay, I have taken add this dependency in the pom.xml. Add below dependency in pom.xml file. Add the below dependency in the pom.xml file. So like this, we are creating a Maven project and we are adding the dependency in the Maven project. Understood? All of you? Can you guys do this? Quickly, can you do this, guys? Do it. I will wait for you. Do it. Completed? All of you? Guys, in the command I have given interactive mode is equal to false. Basically, if I don't give the interactive mode, it will ask you to enter the group ID, artifact ID manually. Interactive mode is equal to false means it has to take the values which I have given. It should not ask me. If I don't give interactive mode, by default it is true. It will ask me what is group ID, what is artifact ID, what is packaging. It will ask the details in the command prompt you have to enter. If I give interactive mode is equal to false, it is going to take these values and it will create that. That's it. Understood? Are you able to create the project and are you able to add the dependency? hyphen D represents that is the argument that we are supplying. People are getting n number of doubts. What is interactive mode? What is hyphen D? Hyphen D means the argument that we are supplying, system properties. Okay. Fine, guys. So once you have done this creation, you are adding the dependencies in the Maven form.xml file. But there is a big story. There is a big story. How the Maven will download the dependencies. How Maven will download dependencies. How Maven will download dependencies. Maven will download the dependencies using repositories. Maven will download dependencies using repository. In Maven, we have three types of repositories. In Maven, we have three types of repositories. First one is central repository. Second one is remote repository. And the third one is local repository. Understood? We are adding a dependency. TK, that's fine. I have added the JUnit dependency. I have added the Spring dependency. But how the Maven downloading that dependency? From where the Maven downloading that dependency? So Maven is downloading the dependency from the repository. There are three types of repositories available in the Maven. One is called central repository. Second one is called remote repository. Third one is called local repository. Central repository, remote repository, and local repository. Central repository will be maintaining by Apache organization. Central repository is maintaining by Apache organization. That means all the Java project related dependencies are available in the Maven central repository. Every company will maintain their own remote repository. Local repository will be created in our system. Local repository will be created in our system. You can see that in the C directory users folder, your username folder .m2 folder will be created. Location in your system, if you go to this location, you can see Maven local repository. Let me show you. C directory users, my system username is Ashok. Can you see .m2 folder is created? Can you see .m2 folder is available in the C users username .m2 folder? That .m2 folder is nothing but Maven local repository. That is nothing but Maven local repository. Go to this .m2 repository available. Go to repository. Can you see JUnit here? Can you see JUnit? Can you see JUnit jar file is downloaded? Can you see in my local repository jar file is downloaded? Guys, now, can you see that in my local repository, JUnit jar file is available? Maven downloaded this jar file or not? Maven downloaded this jar file. Are you clear with my point? Are you clear with my point? JUnit jar is available. Where is this jar available? In my local repository. Sir, how this jar came into your local repository? There is a story for that. We need to understand that as well. Guys, basically, when you attend the DevOps course, people will not explain Maven in this much detail because they also don't know. I am from the programming background. Daily I will work with Maven. That's why we are doing postmortem on the Maven. how the Maven project is created, what is the folder structure, what is the purpose of this, what is the dependency, how the Maven downloading the dependencies. Generally in the DevOps course, people will not discuss all these things. They will just tell you, execute this command, Maven project will be created, then you can add the dependencies, Maven will download. How it will download, from where it will download, they also don't know. So if you know all these things, that means it is going to improve your confidence to attend the interviews. You are learning the subject in the right direction. You are understanding the internals also, not just definitions, not just the theoretical points. Practically, you need to understand everything along with internals. Then you will get the confidence to attend the interview. Then you can work in the company as a DevOps engineer with 3 to 4 years of experience. All this knowledge is required for that. Got my point? Fine. Here, I'm telling you that Maven is going to download the dependencies from repositories. Guys, tell me, Maven supporting for how many types of repositories? How many types of repositories available in the Maven? There are 3 types of repositories available in the Maven. Can you tell me what are those 3 types of repositories? Can you tell me what are those 3 types of repositories? One is a central repository, another one is remote repository, third one is local repository. Who is maintaining the central repository? Who is maintaining the central repository? Come on. Central repository will be maintained by Apache. Remote repository will be maintained by company. If you are working for IBM company, IBM will have a remote repository. If you are working for TCS company, TCS will have a remote repository. If you are working for HCL, HCL will have a remote repository. Every company will maintain their own remote repositories. Then what is local repository? What is local repository? In our system, one repository will be created. Whenever you install the Maven, then in your system, one local repository will be created. Where is that local repository created? In the C drive users folder. In your user folder, .m2 folder is created. The .m2 folder is called as local repository in your system. Okay, fine guys. So in the tomorrow session, we are going to understand how these repositories are going to work in the Maven. Tomorrow we are going to understand how these repositories are going to work in the Maven. So for time being, understand that how to create a Maven project, what is the Maven project folder structure, right? And what is a dependency, how to add the dependency. That is for today. Okay. Right. How the Maven is going to download the dependencies. Maven is going to download the dependency from the repositories. There are 3 types of repositories available: central repository, remote repository, local repository. How these repositories are going to work, that I'm going to explain in the tomorrow session. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye. Good night. I will see you in the tomorrow session. So